Excellencies, today we have witnessed the win for climate change of epic proportions. I am proud beyond measure that today the United Nations General Assembly has overwhelmingly adopted Vanuatu's resolution on climate change and human rights. For more than 30 years, most countries have considered that their only obligations on climate action are found within the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. But friends, the UNFCCC is only one international legal instrument, and one in which there are few legally enforceable obligations. That is why we see time and time again the pledges, promises, and commitments made under the Paris Agreement seem to take us dangerously closer to the limit of 1.5 degrees. But today, the nations of the world asked a critical set of questions on climate obligations to the world's highest judicial body, the United Nations International Court of Justice. The court will help to clarify the other legal instruments under international law that also contain climate obligations. Importantly, the court will tell us what the legal consequences are for the states that disregard these laws and cause climate and environmental harm. Vanuatu sees today's historic resolution as the beginning of a new era in multilateral climate cooperation, one that is more fully focused on upholding the rule of international law, and an era that places human rights and intergenerational equity at the forefront of climate decision-making. The very fact that a small Pacific Island nation like Vanuatu was able to successfully spearhead such a transformative outcome speaks to the incredible support from all comers of the globe. Today, I would like to celebrate with you all this historic win for climate justice. I celebrate with the Pacific Island law students who first lobbied the government of Vanuatu to take up this fight. I celebrate with previous administrations and leaders of Vanuatu who heeded the call of our youth. I celebrate with the civil society from across the Pacific and indeed across the world who have stood by our side each and every day of this campaign. I celebrate with the leaders of the Pacific Island Forum, the Caribbean community, and the Organization of the African, Caribbean, and Pacific States, who were the early champions of this initiative, endorsing it against all odds. I celebrate with the 18 core countries of the resolution drafting group, which co-led with Vanuatu, the challenging yet rewarding consultation process at the UN and beyond. I celebrate with the majority of nations from all geographic regions that eventually co-sponsored this resolution for us. And most importantly, I celebrate today with the people of Vanuatu who are still reeling from the devastation from 2 back-to-back cyclones this month, caused by the fossil fuels and greenhouse emissions that they are not responsible for. To my people, today shows us that the world stands with Vanuatu. This celebration is a win for the rule of law, for protecting human rights, for improving multilateral climate cooperation, for climate justice, and for acting with ambition to address the planetary climate crisis. The road ahead is long, and we need countries to approach it with purpose. I hope that all countries will make robust and progressive submissions so that the International Court of Justice can make its advisory opinion based on the best legal interpreters on the planet. All states have a role to play. To the rest of the world, know that Vanuatu will continue to lead from the forefront with highest climate ambition. You can always count on Vanuatu to be your staunchest ally in the collective fight for saving our blue planet. I thank you all, and may God bless us all.